LPG is being banned. What's going on?
And there's a place in the Scottish Highlands, it's so peaceful, time just melts away. My van is packed and I'm camping at Beauly Holiday. Beauly Holiday Park, Beauly Holiday Park.
I was on Facebook last night and I saw a post on one of the Scottish caravanning forums, which I have seen a few times before, that LPG is being banned. Just to clarify, LPG is not being banned. But I understand where people have got a bit confused with what the situation with LPG is at the moment. So, what is happening? In the new house build industry, there's new regulations coming in 25-26, which basically make it very difficult to actually use a LPG boiler in its LPG's current form. What else has happened is that over the last couple of years since COVID, LPG has been a little bit difficult to get a hold of. They work on a just-in-time delivery, and once they got behind and the demand increased, that caused massive issues. And a third thing has happened where if you have a refillable type cylinder, some of the filling station companies have been withdrawing their auto gas pumps in favour of putting in electric charging points. Now with that latter issue, I don't think that's really going to be a long-term problem, but I think more campsites will do what we've done and put in their own pumping system. So I think you'll always still be able to get gas on that side. But just to clarify, LPG is not actually being banned. And the reason I think it's not going to be banned in the future is because LPG is a very clean fuel as it is right at this point in time. Basically, when they take the distillation process of oil, the LPG component is the very last thing to come off the top. So it's already had all the harmful stuff taken out. So although it's still burning a hydrocarbon, it is still a very clean fuel. We in fact actually changed our ride-on lawnmower to run on LPG. One of the main reasons for that was it's a greener fuel. What will be happening in the future is the likes of Caller have started to produce what was called bio-LPG. They're now for some reason calling it Futura fuel or something, but it's basically biological liquid petroleum gas, which is chemically the same as the current LPG we're using at the moment. So you'll be able to swap onto that, but without any issues. You probably won't even realise you've done it. So by 2040 we will be using a fully bio LPG. And another reason why LPG is such a great fuel is its density. The post that I saw indicated that we're going to have to try and use electricity for heating and things like that. If you were to try and use electricity like this battery here to boil water via an inverter and a kettle, it probably wouldn't work that many times before it needs recharging. Whereas even just this little canister, I can go a whole weekend camping on that, cooking, making tea, what have you, and there's plenty of water. Come on, in you come. Plenty of fuel in that to boil water. So in many ways, the LPG is actually a bit of a Goldilocks fuel. It's relatively cheap, it's easy to handle, and it's going to be with us for quite some time to come. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that video on LPG, and if you'd like to see more of our videos, please subscribe to our channel.
Beauly Holiday Park.